Hey yo, shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace and grace. What's up, y'all? I decided to bring y'all in on a project with me. This project is of a 39th birthday. My client really enjoyed herself. But the reason why I wanted to bring you in on this project is because there's a process that I go through to make sure I maintain the integrity of the content that I put out to my client. Now, I think one of the key things is that anytime I'm editing a project and bringing you in behind the scenes on a project, you need to know that I'm getting a new high every time I start and stop and start and stop. And that high is being generated is by the creativity that I have acquired from heaven. And God allows me to have that and experience that, right? As a visual artist, right? But I'm also a music artist. So visually, when I'm being creative, musically, when I'm being creative, hearing it again always takes me to another level, right? So here, check out this film real quick, right? Here it is, okay? Now, I just did this video, but I'm doing it again because my goof ass didn't turn the mic on, I didn't turn the mic on, I'm so goofy. And you got your self-talk got to get better too, man. But keeping my word to myself, I said I was going to do these standard operating procedures and create this content because there is a process that I follow to make sure that the product that you get from Thinking Kingdom is the same and just as consistent as the Big Mac that you get from McDonald's. And like every great company, it all starts, this is them starting in my garage, right? And I stick to the process. Why? Because I'm so creative that I will go off and create something else other than the product that my company generates, right? Capturing the emotion, her coming outside, seeing that the limo was prepared for her, is all a part of the film process, right? And she waves at the camera, and then we still have 20 minutes worth of content to actually sort through and sift through, right? And so I took you through this process earlier. So in the beginning of this film, you find a silhouette shot, right? That silhouette shot is there because it's my film style. It's a way to let people know that I did this work, right? And it doesn't, impede on the image of the subject. They get to get their product, right? And so, but just to take you through this, what I'm going through is a chop process. So I'm chopping the content right now so that I can find value and go through the process of making it new every time. 2, 3, and it's in 3-second intervals. So there you have it. That's the secret sauce, y'all. That's the secret sauce. It's 3-second intervals. You can do this with your phone. You could do this with your camera. You could do this with minimal editing software like iMovie. But the thing is, you may not have the patience and you may not have the same level of creativity. You may not have the 10,000 hours put into studying this and knowing what you need to produce a product that looks even remotely close to mine. And if it is remotely close to mine, it's not going to be the same effect. It's not going to be the same impact, which is why you go to one barber and get your hair cut and they don't cut it the same as your normal barber, right? And so in the service-based business, I've learned that you must have a standard operating procedure and you must document that process for your potential team members, even for the sake of transparency with your clients. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. And I'm gonna just take you through a few more steps, right? Boom, that smile, that's $1 million smile. We got the emotion, that was a 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And then that's another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay, now this is a longer clip. right? We're gonna catch that little wave right there. This is a longer clip, so I'm not gonna get everything. One, two, three. Yep, I'm gonna get that wave with the phone out. Boom. Now I might not need the rest of this. It's a maybe. It's a might, right? And in my mind, all of this is just cut. I'm looking for more perspective, right? So once you start seeing the camera shaking, you gotta let it go, right? So, and as a filmmaker, as a shooter, I'm looking for perspective like this. 1, 2. That's a good perspective. It's stabilized. I shot this entire thing handheld. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Boom. They're thinking they're taking a picture, but they're not. And again, I'm being very, very careful not to violate the rules of the process so that I can generate the same product, right? And it's not just all in my head. I can teach this to you and anybody else, but you have to want it. All right? So boom. That was a good 1, 2. 1, 2, right? Because I got a little bit of depth in that shot. So we can get some separation here. And stick that in, right? And so now it becomes a new thing every time, right? She's crying, she's walking out, her family's behind her. So that don't make sense a little bit. So I'm gonna probably push that here. There we go. I'm gonna push that here. And again, I'm just finding clean clips to prepare me for the organization process, right? Because I not only shoot it, but there's a process that I go through with editing. 3, yep, all this to get the spectator shot. You know, that's why y'all gotta be careful when a videographer is around. You know, we be capturing what them looks. You know what I'm saying? You at the celebration, but you low-key hating. Don't be, nah, I ain't saying that's nobody on here, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so all of that's gonna get chopped, right? So boom, now we're actually in the vehicle. All of that's blurry. I'm still trying to establish how I'm gonna shoot it. Right, and there's some clean stuff there. Look, just that moment, just the texture on this. So even here, there's something here. I don't know. That's it. So boom. I love this, right? Why do I love this? Because there's depth. The actual subject that's in focus is the phone, right? But what makes this shot dope is the fact that the actual subject of the film is out of focus in the background. So we can get real creative with this. 1, 2, 3, boom, right? And I love that shot so much, I'm about to push it to the front, right? Why? I'm pushing it to the front because it's just gonna be the area where the key shots are. So it's just for the integrity of the project, okay? little foreshadow of about what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process, and I'm not going to show all of this stuff, but as you can see, my client had a good time, and I was able to be a fly on the wall during this moment in time of her life and capture it in a way that's comely, and that's edifying to the spirit. Salute to y'all. I can't wait to do these again. Oh yeah, and also comment. Let me know if there's something that you want to see. More of. Let me know. All right. Peace and grace.